Well, it's the start of spring break, so I'm going to be home for this next week, and next 2 or 3 videos being put out will be just from here. But I just finished with jump rope, which I haven't done since I think last July was the last time I did any kind of jump roping. Overall, I'd say it went pretty well. But yeah, so today's workout is just going to be pretty rudimentary. I think this week I'm just gonna kind of have more fun with my workouts instead of trying to stick to a strict, routine set exercises and everything. So I mean, today I'm just gonna kind of do see where I'm at with the basics. Just doing basic dips, no muscle focused dips. Normal push-ups, normal pull-ups, normal rows, squats, lunges, so on and so forth. Now, I don't know about Wednesday or Friday's workout, but that's going to be just today. But yeah, so I'm going to cool off for a little more and then get started on breakfast, and then we'll cut over to the workout after that. All right, so for breakfast, nothing really special. Eggs, yogurt, and I'm going to be adding stuff, but yeah, I for breakfast, whenever I make eggs, usually just do 4. I don't know, seems pretty simple, rudimentary. Mixed cart. But yeah, so my style of eggs, I feel like I didn't realize how different people could make just scrambled eggs until hanging out with friends and going and having that morning breakfast and stuff at other people's houses. I've also never been the greatest at opening eggs, which is a weird, I don't know, what's the opposite of a talent? But not non-talent, I guess. But yeah, I've always been horrible at cracking eggs. That was actually a decent one, but I got some shell in there. But yeah, so I never noticed that until I guess a couple years ago. Or a few years ago now. But yeah, with how I like to make my eggs, I do, just the eggs themselves, splash of milk, salt, pepper, butter on the pan. I've seen people kind of just not leave out, preferably because, I'm trying to eat a little better as best as I can. I would normally add cheese, cheddar cheese or something, which isn't normal, but, yeah, I've seen, my one friend, Matthew, you guys know him now. He just cracks an egg onto the pan, right onto the pan, fries it, flips it. Obviously butter and everything on the pan, but yeah. And I was like, because I remember the first time he made eggs for us and our friends one weekend. He was like, "All right, you guys want eggs?" And we were like, "Sure, whatever, why not?" And then it was 5 minutes and he was walking up with plates of eggs, and I'm like, how the fuck did you do that so quickly? Because for me, egg is usually I wouldn't say 15 minutes. On the pan 8, but then actually making them is at least 5. I feel like just depends on how quickly I'm moving. But yeah, so I was just like, how the fuck did you make those eggs that quickly? He's like, what are you talking about? I just threw them on. So yeah, that's always just been an interesting thing to me. And then I only really started noticing or picking up on how people made their eggs after that point. And yeah, I've seen people do it in various ways. So, sometimes similar to me, Jesus, sometimes not. But yeah, it just depends on the person and their preferences, I guess, and how they like their eggs. I like my eggs fluffy, so that's kind of I guess why I add milk. I don't know, it's just how my mom taught me to make eggs, and it's how I like my eggs. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. And then oatmeal. I'm gonna be adding oatmeal to the yogurt. Unfortunately, it's not low-fat yogurt or low-fat Greek yogurt. It is low-fat actually, low milk fat, but yeah, my mom bought this the other day, just hey, I'm going on for a grocery run, what do you want? And I was like, yogurt would be nice, a carton or this of yogurt. and I forgot to specify Greek yogurt, but it's, you know, it's not a biggie. I mean, I don't think I've ever researched the, like, why there's a preference for Greek yogurt over just normal yogurt, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna fry this up, put the yogurt in a bowl that's fresh. I haven't even opened it yet, and then I'll cut over to, I guess, me chowing down. All right, so here we are with breakfast. We got 4 eggs, scrambled, a little splash of milk, salt and pepper, which I'm gonna add some more salt and pepper to that. The yogurt, good news is, when I was putting it into the bowl, I looked at it, I was like, the consistency of it's a little odd and looks like Greek yogurt. And so I looked at the actual like carton itself, and kind of like in a small bold writing it said low fat Greek yogurt. So it's exactly actually what I want. It just wasn't the right brand. It didn't have it like obviously displayed. But couldn't find oats or anything, but did find granola, which is fine. And then I also added like a bunch of blueberries to it just for a little bit of extra flavor. So yeah, that's breakfast today. But after this, I mean, I'll probably just do some other stuff, maybe watch a show or two, because I mean, I just did cardio probably 20 minutes ago, and I like to split up my cardio and workout sessions from each other just for better overall like energy output and, I don't know, I guess muscle growth. I mean, I know everybody's really back and forth on whether cardio actually does affect gains or not, but I mean, in my experience, it's been less of a gains, you know, hinder, and more of a just energy hinder for obvious reasons. I mean, you're using a bunch of energy. It's cardio, vascular training. But yeah, so, but like I said, today's workout is going to be running the basics. I'm going to switch up kind of the style and do more of a you know, as many sets as I can for failure, and just kind of try and focus more on doing overall more volume. So and by doing that, instead of just doing sets to failure, I'm just going to be doing more so leaving reps in reserve, so RER or whatever. I've been watching a lot of videos on that the last few months, and you know, everybody's kind of like somewhat leaning more towards that with, you know, as time goes on, and it seems to be becoming more, you know, it's been talked about for years, probably, at least a decade, if not more, but it's only become really more popular now. Yeah, it has been in the past, so I'm gonna just kind of try that out. I've never really done an actual workout where every set wasn't either to a set amount or to failure. So that'll be interesting. I mean, I feel like I'm experienced enough at this point where I know what, you know, 3 to 1 reps is before failure. You know, I feel like I have a good gauge. I can at least get, I think, 2, which I mean is optimal, I guess. But yeah, so like dips will probably end up being their normal 3 sets of 10, so whatever. Pull-ups, on the other hand, you know, will be an initial set of 10, and then probably instead of stopping at like 5 reps on purpose, 5 to 6 reps on purpose, and then the last set be even less than that. Same with push-ups, same with rows. And I mean, push-ups, I might get the first set of 20 actually, just because it's a lot simpler than what I normally do in terms of movements. I always do, you know, decline and diamonds or narrow, which are clearly just harder variations. So, excuse me. So a full first set is definitely very plausible and not like impossible to do. But rows will be different. I mean, recently I guess I've gone up a little bit by a few reps, but probably today stopping around like hopefully 14 reps. I think I've gotten like 15, 16 the last couple workouts. But yeah, so I'll see how that is, try it out, kind of try and chase more of a pump, and then that'll be the workout for the day. So I'm gonna finish eating this, and then for you guys, it'll be me outside working out, because the weather is honestly could not be more perfect today. Like, I mean that literally, because it was funny because today it was supposed to be like all shitty and rainy, but it's cool, nice breeze, no clouds, sunny, mid-spring. Like, it's legitimately the perfect day. So yeah, today's workout's gonna be outside. I'm gonna be bringing like my dip bars, and then there's a swing set that like all I have to do is just detach the actual like bench swing, and then it's a pull-up bar. I've done it before. So yeah, that'll be fun, I think. It'll be nice, get some sun. I tried going to the beach over the weekend with like friends. We were out there for an hour, didn't get a lick of a tan, despite being definitely paler than I am normally, like noticeably paler than I normally am. So, but yeah, anyways, enough jabbering. I'm gonna finish that, and then we'll cut over to the workout. So that was a good first set, but the only thing, and it's these were my first dip bars ever. I think I got these like 4 years ago, so freshman year of high school. They're super unbalanced. Like, this one wobbles really bad. This one's screws aren't totally stable either. Like, it's more stable than this one, but yeah. Horrible dip bars, but I mean, they've got me through 4 years, I guess, so can't hold anything. But definitely coming this summer, once I start working again, I'm gonna get a new pair of bars. But yeah, so that was first set. Gonna move on to second, third, so on and so forth. Yeah, that was a little short. Stopped at 8 instead of a full 10, but I mean, it's whatever. Not the idea of today's workout to, go all the way. But yeah, I might have gotten 9, definitely not 10, so I stopped like a rep short. But yeah, that felt good. I'm gonna be right here just doing push-ups, so let's cut over to that. Yep, so that's it for push-ups. This felt good, this honestly weren't bad. But yeah, moving on to this back's working. Moving on to pull-ups. So yeah.
You're running away.
All right, y'all. So that was pretty much it for the workout. Went pretty well overall. It was interesting doing first of all, it was interesting doing kind of just like leaving reps in reserve. I wouldn't say it felt less accomplishing, but I guess the one nice thing about it is that like you're not giving yourself like a goal. Well, I guess that sounds bad. You're not restricting yourself to like a certain amount, or like you're not feeling defeated because you don't get a certain amount. It's just kind of whatever you can do in that moment, and that's not bad. And I guess that's kind of the appeal of both rep and reserve, sets, and then all out to failure sets. But I don't know. I think I am gonna just stick with kind of how I normally do stuff, because I don't know. That's how I've been like in training recently, and that's kind of the major thing with it, is that it doesn't matter what you do or how long you do it, just as long as you like it and it keeps you doing it. So, but yeah, without further ado, I guess just if you've watched this far, thank you. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Any help is appreciated. I guess anything is nice. If you have any questions, critiques, advice, editing or working out advice, please leave a comment. I'll respond, thank you, whatever it is. Just, or hell, even just general support, that's appreciated too. But yeah, so other than that, I am gonna start posting on Instagram, just not like, I guess just like an edited down version of all of these workouts, just putting them up there, kind of trying to get some viewing from there, some outside viewing and shit like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much all for today, and I'll catch you all in the next workout. Thank you.